Aug47 Fantasy, welcome. It's Thursday, 20th day of August 2015, which means there's preseason football tonight. DraftKings, they got preseason games, but you can only play 2 games, so not going to do that. DraftDay.com has all week lineups, mainly in the heads up and 50-50 situations with no late game moves. That's where I'll be playing a safe lineup. So let's go over some players. First, the guys not in my draft day lineup. Sean Payton is named Brandon Coleman, the MVP for camp for the New Orleans Saints. I named him and played him last week. He got 0 catches, 0 targets, and did not even return a punt or kick. Maybe he's playing good in camp, but he didn't play last week. I gotta wait to see him play first. Let's put it that way. He's more of a guy to look for regular leagues this year. Jaleel Strong of Houston has improved over the last week. I talked about him last week. I played him last week. He got a touchdown last week. He's definitely worth a look, but I'm not going to start him. Other guys, Jonas Gray, I talked about him and played him last week. Had a good game. But you know what? LeGarrette Blount is back this week. And though it's preseason, they're both going to get their share of carries. I just got 2 running backs that I feel are more safe. Running back Matt Forte, I think what's safe about him is A, he's playing the Indianapolis Colts, who are weak against the run, but B, he's got the guy that'll catch a few balls. But new coach, and they've already said that they don't expect him to catch 100 balls. Well, I do think he's going to catch some. I still think he's worth the look, but not going to play him. Quarterbacks, these are the quarterbacks that I'm not going to play. Peyton Manning, talked about him yesterday, but this is what I don't like about him. Road game is 1. 2, they say he's going to play into the second quarter. That's the normal metagame for this week. And then you got the new offensive line, or what could be a very poor offensive line for Denver. So I want to see how it plays first. And then you got guys like Clowney and J.J. Watt, who he's going to be going up against in Houston. So I'm not going to touch it. Aaron Rodgers, Eddie Lacy, that combination there. Yeah, they played a lot last week, and it's a road game. They may not play them that much this week. Just a little cognizant of that. Johnny Manziel, the second-string quarterback for Cleveland. He's got the running abilities. Definitely worth a possible look, but the guy I have in a quarterback I like more. And then you got Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Teddy Bridgewater, Ben Roethlisberger, and Ryan Tannehill. I think all are worth a look this week, but quarterback that I am starting is Andrew Luck with the home game against the Chicago Bears. I love the matchup. I think because it's at home, he's going to play into the second quarter, and I think he's the best quarterback in football, barely better than Aaron Rodgers. That's my view. At running back, I'm going to start young kids. Amir Abdullah of the Detroit Lions, who has got a game against the Washington Redskins on the road. This is purely based on his skill set. That looks really, really good. I think he's got enough plays to come through and should put up some points. Running back David Cobb fighting for the starting job for the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, he's definitely got the good skill set as well, so I'm going to put him into my lineup. On draft day, you need 2 receivers. There's 2 flex spots, so here are the 4 wide receivers that I'm going with. Jarvis Landry of the Miami Dolphins. Now, what I like about the matchup here is the Carolina offense, actually. I expect a lot of short drives, 3 and outs, just a high time of possession in the first half for Miami. And because of such, I think Ryan Tannehill is going to be throwing his way. Should get about 3 catches for 40 yards. Hopefully we'll get into the end zone. Wide receiver Philip Dorsett for the Indianapolis Colts. Got the same matchup against Chicago with Andrew Luck. I like this kid, and I'm not sure about what they're going to do with T.Y. Hilton for this game, if they're going to slowly bring him in or not. Next wide receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles will be rookie Nelson Aguilar. Had a touchdown last week. I expect this high-tempo offense to play a little bit, and he should get a few looks his way. Wide receiver Antonio Brown, by far the best player in the league, going up against the Green Bay Packers, who should be weak against the pass. I wouldn't be surprised, given this is the 3rd preseason game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, if they play him into the second quarter. And should make a couple good catches. Last year in week 2, he just dominated. He had like something like close to 20 DraftKings or draft day points. They got the same scoring. So definitely someone worth looking at that I will be playing. In at tight end, Cincinnati Bengal Tyler Eifert has been uncoverable through camp. It's hard to find tight ends, but I think he's the safest of the bunch. I think he should get at least 2 or 3 catches, so should get at least 4 or 5 points on a floor-based level. And my starting defense will be the New York Jets hosting the Atlanta Falcons. I actually like the Jets defense this year. They're going to be my starter in week 1, but that's because they're playing the Browns in the regular season. But they've got a home game against Atlanta. New coach for both teams, so I like the fact that the Jets are at home for it. And I'm not big on the Atlanta running game or their backups either. So thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day, and good luck with your fantasy games. Bye-bye.